Welcome one and all to Homebrew Wednesday. Hey everyone, hope that you're well. It's the Peanut here from Peanut Brewery, and it's Wednesday. It's Homebrew Wednesday. So, what are we going to talk about today? Just you and me. I don't know. I promise I haven't drunk anything yet. I thought that I would try. This is my Timothy Taylor Landlord. It was an all grain kit from. Oh, it's got a hiss. It's an all grain kit from Brew UK. That's good. It's got a hiss. And I've used a lot less priming sugar on this. So, as you know, I batch prime. So I melt my sugar down into a solution, put it into the fermenter, and I was using about 100 grams for most of my brews. And I've cut this right down now to 50, and we're going to see what it's like. Now it's 2 weeks old. It's had an overnight in the fridge just to cool it down a little bit. It's an absolutely amazing colour. Now the thing is, I can't remember this very well. A friend of mine and I had it when we went to Leeds a few months ago. Oh, it smells amazing. Oh, it smells really good. So, colour, although hazy, it's actually an amber. The light's not picking it up very well in the camera, but it's actually an amber. Now, smell. A bit butterscotchish. A bit of butterscotch mixed with a bit of flour. Although I wonder if that's yeast. Not sure. A bit butterscotchy. So this is 2 weeks conditioned, 14 days in the fermenter. It's using Nottingham yeast. And as I say, the Brew UK all grain kit. So cheers, bottoms up. There's a nice bitter in there. Hoppy at the front. There's a lot of silence going on, sorry about that. Hoppy at the front. That's really good. So, a good bitter start. I definitely taste the hops in there. So there's Goldings in there, I know for a fact. Nicely carbonated, certainly not over carbonated at all, as you can see. There's no head though. It's very green. I think it could do with another week or so. Most certainly very drinkable. So the ABV was around about 5.2. I think they call it a pale ale, but it's not hugely pale. I don't think this is going to focus very well. Let me put a finger there. So, yeah, definitely an amber. The carving is absolutely fantastic on that. It's not overpowering at all. That's really good. There's not a huge amount of sediment in the bottom. Very compacted. Didn't come out at all when I poured it. I'm really chuffed with that. That's really good. So, what am I going to do now? I'm going to have this, and I'm going to have a little bit of a pause because I've also got the Kent Reminiscing 2, which has had several weeks now conditioning in the bottle, and I'm going to try that again just to see what that's like. So I'm going to open the balcony, I'm going to finish this brew off, I'm going to make some tea, and then I'm going to come back to you. But for you, it will be a blink of the eye. See, I told you it would be a blink of an eye. Anyway. Enough of this stupidness. So this is the second beer I'm going to try tonight. I'm telling you, I'm going to be half cut by the end of the day. This is Kent Reminiscing 2, with which you know I've tried before. And this is Bramble and Cross with mouse otter and just some dark crystal malt. And 100 grams of priming sugar for 20 litres. Oh my god. Smells good. It's not jumping out at you, of which you don't expect from Bramble and Cross. Bramble and Cross, I've learned from listening to people, is far more subtle, almost musty, sort of hedgerowy. It's got a great flavour to it, but it's very subtle. If you're a real bitter person, you know, it's all got to be about the bitter, then Bramble and Cross isn't your thing, I don't think. Because I think if you put too much in, it becomes incredibly overpowering. One of the things I didn't do with this, which I did with Kent Reminiscing, which was the smash, was that I hopped every 20 minutes throughout the hour. This one I haven't. This one I hopped at the hour and at 5 minutes, which is flame out, which then it sits for another hour and a half, 2 hours as it chills down. So this one was done slightly differently. So as I say, there was a dark crystal malt in it. That's enough. So it gives a lot darker colour. And I would say that was a dark, almost sort of a dark mahogany. No, it's a very dark amber, if nothing else. The hop doesn't jump out at you at all. It's quite nice. There is a fruity element to this. There is a fruity element to it. I'm going to put just a little bit more in. A lively bit. Keeps the head for half an hour. It's far more bitter than the smash. Again, the alcohol level's quite high. It's almost at 6% if I remember rightly. It's settling down nicely. I know that I tried it a couple of weeks ago and it was very green. There was quite a lot of background licorice sort of taste to it. This is not so much anymore. It has mellowed beautifully. There isn't a huge hop flavour in it. It's definitely there. You definitely can taste it. It's not bad. These would be these are quite good in the 300 mils because I don't think you'd want to chug it. I don't think you'd want huge amounts of it. Oh, excuse me. It's not a sessionable beer. It's quite nice and crafty. I wouldn't be upset if I bought that, which is really good. So anyway, that's my Homebrew Wednesday done. I think it's about 10-11 minutes, so I hope that you've had some fun in that. I was going to go through my YouTube comments, but I think I might save that for next week, because next week there's not a lot in the pipeline for next week, I'm afraid to say. One other thing that I thought I would just say, on my subscriptions I'm subscribed to Chop and Brew, which is a channel, and they had an hour-long video from the guy that brews Heady Topper, and I've been doing some research, and it's a real craft beer. He's a bit of a genius guy. This guy. It's really worth watching. There's a point in there, and it might be interesting for Brewmaster Ben that he does talk about the chemical makeup of your water and how he treats his water, and I found that really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to Brewmaster and his, because he's doing this experiment using spring water, and I'd love to see whether or not that actually has an impact on the beers that come out, because he and I are across the river. Not that we use river water, I have to say, but we come from a very hard water area, and it would be interesting to see if he feels that his brew experiment, that there's something in the water, is affecting his brews. So anyway, it's been an amazing couple of weeks with the weather. The balcony's open. There's a good cool beer on tap. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you all next week. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everyone. Ta-ra. I tell you what, on a Wednesday, if I'm another one of these, I'll be half cut.